Alright, well this is what I'm going to do today. So we've got one more day of extremely spicy off-the-wall decks, and then tomorrow I'll play the rather boring Bog Boys. So I've been playing a lot of Blue Red Delve recently. I've made a small change this time. So I've trimmed the light up the stage. This zoom isn't going to work. Trim and light up the stage for a second Preordain, because that's pretty good. And I have swapped one of the Pteramanders, there's only 3 now, for a True-Name. So 3 True-Names has felt pretty good. And I think that's basically it at the moment. It went, yeah, did okay with it over the weekend in League, so this configuration feels pretty reasonable. So probably just crack on, to be honest. What is that clip of? Yeah, it would be nice to crack open a co-op with the Bug Boys. It's a shame that I won't be able to do it in the evening. It would be fun to do the beer stream. I think it would be a fun drinking game, but I'll have to try and do that another time. Never know, it could end up, you know, we could 5-0 the league, and then there'll be even more incentive for us to play Bug Boys again. Who are we kidding anyway? We'd never 5-0 with Bog Boys. We'd have to go 4 and drop to try and keep the technology from the rest of the community. There's no way that we could 5-0 in good conscience. Don't think the world's ready for that. That's why I was careful to make sure I went 1-4 with Bio Boys when I played it previously, just to make sure that, you know, that technology is safe from falling into the wrong hands. Solemn responsibility. Okay, sweet. First match. Let's have a look. Is it playing ads? I don't know why it's playing ads. I suppose it just does it for Twitch normally. Oh, we're on the play, which is nice. No lands though in the first 7, which is common. Yep, mulligan that. That's pretty reasonable, I guess. Probably just Island Preordain, don't need this. Give them my oil. Okay, I guess Ponder's pretty good. Be nice to find a threat, and we can just use that next turn. How's everyone's Tuesday going anyway? It's pretty good weather out there. I'm looking forward to walking the dog later. Depths is a difficult matchup to start off with. I guess at least we look like show and tell at the moment, which I suppose doesn't really make any difference. That's a pretty good pickup, I suppose. Let's ponder, see what we can find. Actually, Brainstorm might be better here, because I can always ponder afterwards. And I probably won't need this bolt. So I've got at least a mountain and a bolt I could potentially get rid of. Let's do that. Not stellar. I guess I'll keep one bolt, get rid of this mountain. Crack this Tarn. And I think I'm just going to Preordain. Not Preordain, sorry. I think I'm just going to ponder. Probably just off of a basic island. I don't really need this for anything at the moment. Really like to find a threat. At the moment I'll probably pitch this Brainstorm. We can shove that away. It's not doing anything. That's not the best. Oh, right, okay. Maybe it is like a different version of Depths, or maybe it's actually a lands variant with like. Okay, fair enough. Punishing, loam, aggro loam, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't feel like the best matchup. Probably should have forced that. I kind of just let that resolve without thinking about it. That's definitely going to be a problem. Let's see if we can find well, that's not the best. I suppose Pyromancer can just block forever though. Wasteland's not really what we're after. I do want this Pyromancer though. Do I want this Pyromancer enough that I want 2 lands after it? I do have a Brainstorm that I can then look for something else with. I need to find like a True-Name or something really. I think I'm going to shuffle this because I really don't want 2 lands. There we go, True-Name right on time. Now I think I'm just going to hold the Volcanic Island because I don't really want to get Wastelanded this turn, or next turn even, so I think I'm just going to wait, and then I can pitch this Daze to a Force of Will if I need to. But I should have forced this Knight, and then they wouldn't really have anything going on. So that was a bit of a punt. Well, I suppose that means it's better that we hang on to the Force then. So they still probably think we're just on. Oh no, they saw Daze, so they probably think we might be on Delviner then, I guess. Since if they check the Daze pitch to Force. I think I'll Brainstorm on their own step because I don't know my top cards and I want to cast this True-Name next turn. Guess that's not the worst. Actually, that's pretty good. So I can put the bolt back. I don't think that's doing anything at the moment, and I can put the Volcanic Island back. Although I suppose the bolt's probably better than that. So I'll put the Volcanic Island back, fetch a mountain, and I'll just have to keep the rest, which I think is fine. At least we're getting pretty big in the graveyard for Pteramander, if we happen to draw one at some point. Being wasteland proof is nice. So I suppose they could have the depths combo. I don't know how often aggro alone plays that. But I guess now that they don't have a lot of profit in attacking, I suppose it's more likely they'll just get maze, and then they can use that on the night to basically tap it each turn twice. Or I suppose they can just get Grove, so they can start punishing firing us. I suppose we're not too far off that as a win condition. Yep, fair enough. Problem is we can't attack into this very well, but it's kind of good that we've got the Wasteland there to get rid of a punishing, get rid of a Grove even. Right, we'll just pass. Nothing to do at the moment really. See what they get. I didn't think there's any point playing this out this turn. Hey, how's it going in Chalice? Yeah, I don't figure they probably do have Marit Lage, but you never know in night decks. People sometimes like to play their sort of pet one-offs. Yeah, just getting Grove, that makes sense. So we can waste this next turn. I mean, if we played the Wasteland out, and they just probably get a Wasteland themselves or something and waste it beforehand. We will force this. I'm not going to Brainstorm first, just in case. I think I really don't want this to resolve. And I guess it's like a slim chance that I miss, but it's probably better just to guarantee the blue card there. Even though it sucks to get rid of our third Brainstorm, so we've only got one left actually. It's not really the best, so I guess just waste and pass. Well, I guess they just get another one anyway, so... Okay, well we can bolt that. Super nice having basic islands, basic lands even in a Delver deck. So they can still just punishing fire the Delvers twice. So I don't really know if it's worth playing these out. I guess what else are they doing? I only have one more Brainstorm. I guess I'll hold them for one more turn and see what we get. But I just don't really want to just play these just to get punishing fired. I suppose the problem with that is we are running out of time to actually do anything, and at least this takes essentially a couple of turns off them just punishing firing at us. Man, if only I'd forced this, that would have everything would have been so much better. Yeah. That doesn't really do anything. Is this worth just casting for 3? Probably not. I guess I'm going to play the Delvers. No, playing the Delvers didn't do anything though. I think I'm just going to cast this for full value, as lame as that is. There's a chance we hit a land anyway, we haven't played a land drop yet. Okay, nice. That's pretty good. I'll do this on their end steps still, I think, but that's pretty nice that we managed to hit the Brainstorm. Since we have these two kind of useless delvers in hand. It's definitely not feeling like we're in an ideal spot here. Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. Pteramander's kind of gas. Third Delver's less good. But probably better than the Daze. Actually, it's hard to say. I guess let's just put 2 Delvers back, since we've got so many of them. Next turn we can play Pteramander. And this turn, you never know, we might be able to get some value out of this Daze. We might even be able to Daze a Punishing Fire, which would be pretty good. Although they've got 3 up, so probably not. So hopefully they play like a Liliana here or something. That'd be kind of good. Yeah, I don't think this matchup's good. Certainly not with double Mox Diamond on turn 1. Helps if you force with all the Knight though. Assassin's Trophy, my red source. Okay, I don't think that matters. The Pteramander, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the Pteramander can be adapted next turn, that's fine. Sure. Actually, this is good. This is really good, because now we can shuffle away the 2 Delvers. Yeah, I'd love to shuffle. Sweet. That's great. And now we can just play and adapt the Pteramander. That's pretty good. We can pitch Delver to the Force. Okay, well, I suppose this has to get a maze now. So we're not in the absolute worst spot anymore. Oh no, the opponent's deck's pretty sweet, Lorcara. It does play Chalice, which sucks, but I'm a big fan of Knight decks. I suppose he might just have another removal spell, which would suck. Just going to force this. Pitch the Delver. It's not doing anything. This is pretty good though. This means we... well, no, they're just going to get a maze, I assume. But then I suppose that cuts off a fair bit of their mana, so who knows actually. I guess that's better than nothing. I guess I'll play the Flooded Strand out. We don't have any more Brainstorms, so we're not going to put it back anytime soon. This True-Name's been doing work, checking the Knight. Interested in activate the Knight at the end of turn there. Is this just Trophy on the Pteramander? No, just Decay, that sucks. Yep. So if we could find another Pteramander, then we could kind of still steal this. They've got Punishing Fire in hand and something we don't know about. I don't know, there's not really any point to play that. I suppose if we play it, it means they're not sending it at us. Like, there's nothing else we can do with this, so I guess I may as well play it. We've already used 3 Force of Wills, and this means if for whatever reason they don't kill it, then we might get a Scry. Oh yeah, you're right, he can't activate it. I didn't even notice that he'd run out of Forest and Plains. Yeah, good shout, Chalice. Sure. I don't know, I think I may as well have played the Delver there. I don't have any more Brainstorms to get rid of it. I'm not likely to pitch it to a Force, since we've only got 1 left in the deck. and if he decides to just go for face, then it gives me a scry, so I think it's worth playing it out, to be honest. See if I can try and get a bit of clock back. Yep. Yeah, maybe I should have pitched the Daze, I don't know. I figured maybe he's getting a second grave here. I figured that there might have been a chance where we could have got a Daze in on something, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. I wonder why he did that on my turn. It's kind of weird. On his turn even. I wonder why he did that on his turn. I think I'm just going to Daze this, since I may as well. Yeah, I think it's basically fine to play it as well. I suppose I shouldn't have played that because I could have drawn a Wasteland, which I didn't. That's pretty bad. Let's shuffle this. Pierce is pretty bad. Definitely not looking good for the home team. Yeah, it's a pretty big night. That'd be the night that I didn't force on turn 2 or whatever it was, whenever they played it. Well, I guess we might be able to get some equity from this Pierce if they go for the kill. Come on, Pteramander. Sweet. That's pretty good. Do I need to crack anything first? I don't think so. So currently he can only do it twice. Yeah, this is fine. So he'd need a second copy of Punishing Fire in hand to punish not cracking this first. So I think I'll just play the Pteramander, because we can just adapt it in response for a second time when it's on the stack. So now I'm going to wait for him to cast Punishing Fire, or do it in his upkeep, and I'll adapt it whilst Punishing Fire's on the stack. So you basically need to hope that he can get nothing, but I guess now he's got the Catacombs, he can just get a Maze or something. Pretty sure we just dead over the next 2 turn cycles though. Pretty sure we're just dead. So if he goes for it again, then I will Pierce. Yep. As this buys us 1 turn maybe? And it doesn't really matter if it gets Wastelanded. Really does just feel like we're sort of struggling further and further into the quicksand here. So what would we need to do? We'd need to find like a second Pteramander plus a bolt. But it doesn't even do it, we're literally dead, I guess, if we don't draw another counter spell over this coming turn. So he puts us to 1 or 2 and then untaps and kills us. Well, he's got to make a lot of action, so to be honest, I'm auto-passed, so this should hopefully catch. We've already caught up a minute. We're almost caught up actually. He's only 30 seconds behind us now, where previously we were 2 minutes behind, so we're okay. Yeah, this is game 1. If we don't draw anything now, I'll pack it in though, light up the stage. I guess that counts. Yeah, right. I think we are done so. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to let him play it out for one more turn though. It's not very interesting for people to sit and watch either, to be honest. Right, so Abrade's pretty good. I don't think they play Mystic, so I don't think we need Null Rod. Surgical's obviously pretty important. Snag's good against Knight, buys us a bit of tempo back. Light up the stage might be okay, but it might be a bit slow. Daze doesn't feel amazing. Force is extremely important. Fork Bolt also doesn't feel amazing. Pierce also doesn't feel amazing, so maybe... Not sure whether to keep in... Yeah, Winter Orb doesn't seem bad either, actually. That's a good shout. Well, they do have Mox Diamond, though. I don't know. They do have Mox Diamond. I'm not so interested in bringing it in against the Mox Diamond deck, I think. Because it's unlikely that I'm going to be aggressively forcing or abrading those since they have Chalice. So, against, like, Stoneblade or something, that's great. But I don't know... And I'd bring it in against lands or depths, but... I don't know. Mox Diamond... I suppose it does turn off Grove pretty well, so maybe that's actually not true. Maybe I should bring it in anyway. That's fair. That's definitely fair. Probably trim like one light up the... I know, what side's what? This is what we're bringing in, this is what we're taking out. Probably something like this. I don't know, I don't think I really like Daze against the Mox Diamond deck. I think I'll probably trim 3 days. I think trim 3 days. The light up the stage is probably fine. We need to try and get under them anyway, and light up the stage helps with that. 1 days is probably fine. Fork Bolt doesn't look amazing. Snag's good. Surgical's essential. Abrade's essential. Winter Orb is probably pretty good, I guess. That's probably fine, right? Let's get rid of these. See how we do with the next one. Yes, we'll play first. Oh man, what's up with these awful 7s we keep getting? Seems mulligan a lot on stream. Okay, this is pretty good. I say pretty good, this is pretty close to perfect. Let's keep this. Doesn't really matter, but we'll bottom it. True-Name's good if we ever get there. Jeez. They don't all play Tabernacle, but the ones that do kind of sucks. Let's see if we can flip this, that'd be nice. I will reveal that. So we need to hope that he's kept a slow hand off of the back of the Tabernacle, basically. That's what we're looking for here. He didn't play Mox Diamond, so it's quite possible that that's what he has. If he has, like, instant removal... Yeah, I guess Winter Orb does just basically stop them doing anything, that's very true. The Mox Diamonds don't actually do very much that we're interested in other than ramp them. Okay, so they probably don't have an amazing hand if they kept... They must have kept it off the strength of Tabernacle, because the Scrubland's not really what you want. So if we could draw another land, that would be gas, but we'll make do with this for now. Hey, how's it going, Jimmy? My fascist chat moderation. What's the fascist chat moderation? I don't believe I've set chat moderation. I don't even know what really what that is. Hang on, let's go on the stack first. Kind of ready for this just to get to Decayed. Yeah, that sucks. Definitely not feeling in a good spot here. Okay. I think we just let that resolve. There's no point casting the Surgical, really. I suppose I could see what else they've got in hand to see whether there's any point in playing it out, but we'll see. If we draw... We need to draw, like... I think I'll give it one more turn. I'll discard the Vapor Snag for now. That's like the least likely to do anything. Yeah, it's a pretty rough matchup, to be honest. It's like the Delver killing deck. We'll give it one more turn. If we draw a land next turn, then we'll carry on. If we don't draw a land next turn... So if we draw a land or a Abrade next turn, I'm just going to pack it in, I think. Because we're not getting out of this anytime soon, otherwise. Like a red land would be fine. Okay, that's gas. So at least now... this isn't even good against Tabernacle, though, is the problem. But at least I can trade with the Bob, I suppose. Yay! So we literally need an Abrade and a Wasteland to have a chance to get back into this. Okay. Maybe they just have removal in hand? I suppose they want me to use the Surgical. I'm just going to take 2, doesn't really matter. I can cast a cantrip next turn anyway. I need to hold this for Punishing Fire. I'm not going to trade the Pyromancer because it's our only way of getting anywhere at the moment. It at least turns all of these into 1-mana 1/1s. Probably just have a decay for it. Yeah, that sucks. I'm still going to let that go, I think. I can't even Surgical the... I should have... Yeah, never mind. Whatever. That's fine. Doesn't matter. If we draw an Abrade, we're still okay. Yeah, I should have traded. I should have traded. Okay, night probably just means we're done. Yeah, nothing I can really do about that. kind of a turn late there. Alright, I'll give it one more turn, I guess. But it's really not looking especially good. And they're just going to have Punishing Fire online, I guess, from next turn. I suppose they're at 8. I suppose they are at 8, so... Shouldn't have been that snag, I should have kept that. I don't know why I binned that. Because I guess the snag's like one of the few ways of getting these back into hand. I should have binned like one of the ponders. Yeah, maybe, I suppose. The thing is, he's got Punishing Fire as well, though. I don't know. I don't think it's likely that we can really race. And that just gets us closer to Punishing Fire. I suppose if we're not going to be able to race him, then there's like no way that we're winning this. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really make any difference at this point. I think we're just done. I think Mr. JWVH 10665 in the chat there, you may have misplaced what sort of stream this is. We're not. This isn't a pro play stream, all right. This is a chilling out with friends stream. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to pack it in, to be honest. We're pretty dead. I probably should have attacked last turn, you're probably right, but... I'll give it one more turn. Esports. This is an esports stream. It's an extremely competitive esports stream, we don't make mistakes. Ah, okay. We'll just leave it there, I think. It's kind of a damp squib, that one. Right, I'll just go to the face cam for a second. Yeah, I can't win them all, right? Alright, well, thanks to everyone that's hanging around. The first matchup sucked, so let's hopefully the next one's going to be better. But thanks to everyone that's tuning in. So we're playing some Blue Red Delver again today. Tomorrow I'm going to play the Tier 0 deck Bog Boys from about 1 PM UK time, so definitely tune in for that because it should be a lot of fun. But I guess we'll just crack on for the time being. Oh yeah, for those of you that might not have done already and are interested in watching the stream tomorrow, make sure you hit the follow button to get a notification for when we go live. I'm at 40 at the moment, apparently something happens when you get to 50, I don't really know what that is. Oh jeez. More of the 7-land nonsense, 7-hand nonsense even. Right, I have to mulligan this again. I'm not the draw, jeez. It's a very complaining stream. Right, this is like, okay I guess. Keep this. I suppose that's probably okay. Just in case they've got something going on, we can always pitch the True-Name, I suppose. Yeah, like, comment and subscribe, exactly. And share with all your friends, whatever they say on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not really worried about all that stuff, but Bog Boys should be a bit of a hoot, so it's definitely worth tuning in for that one, I think. Alright. I'm just going to go Volcanic because I only have one cantrip and it's a Preordain, so at least this way, if we don't hit another cantrip but we hit another land, we might be able to trigger the light up with like with a Fork Bolt or something. So it does suck against Wasteland, but not a whole lot we can do about that. I guess I'll probably keep one Delver. That's probably fine, to be honest. Could really do with a land, but this at least is a clock. I'm kind of leaning towards combo at this point, based off the fact that we've just cast 3 cantrips. Yeah, it looks like Storm. Yeah, definitely looks like Storm. So kind of glad we've got this Forcible now. Okay, that's not the worst. So we can play the Delver, and we can light up the stage next turn, which is pretty good. And I can always just bolt them on their end step if it's Storm. See if I can try not to punt the Storm matchup out the park this time, which I often seem to be doing. Definitely smells like combo. Yeah, super weird turn 1 for Grixis, and like, I don't know, what would you have kept on Grixis where you need to cast 4 cantrips, 5 cantrips, without 100%, well I guess I know I'm on Delver now, but definitely looks like Storm. Unlike Misty Rainforest, means I can get a bio as well, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Don't think there's a lot I can really do about that. I mean, I will bolt them, but you never know, they might take the bolt. I mean, at least if they have to go off with Ad Nauseam, we're going to put them relatively low here, so hopefully this flips. Come on, flip to a Force or something, that'd be sweet. Ponder, take that. So I guess what I might do here is Ponder first, because I can set up what we hit with Light Up the Stage, which would be kind of good. Because then if we... I think that's probably a shuffle, to be honest. Because Daze isn't going to be good enough. Ended up with the Daze anyway, never mind. So if we hit a Force off this, we're still in good shape. Double Tarn. That's not really what we wanted. So since we've done that, I think I'm just going to Fork Bolt them now. Just so that if they do have to go off with Ad Nauseam, you never know, they might not be able to get there. If you have Force of Will in the exile zone, you can still exile a card from your hand to pay for it. So it does work if it's in the exile zone off of the stage, but they know we have the True-Name, we haven't cast the Brainstorm. There's no point me casting this Daze really. It's just F6. Yeah, so if you hit Force off light up the stage, you can cast it by exiling a card from your hand. If it's the other way around, then I don't know. There's no. Yeah, but they know that I've got a True-Name in hand. It makes no difference, unless they've forgotten I've got a True-Name. But it'll be in their reveal card zone, so it doesn't really matter. They saw the True-Name last turn. I didn't cast a Brainstorm. Let me check that after this game quickly. I was dropping some frames earlier, so it's possibly me that's the problem today. I don't know what's up with it this afternoon. So it's quite likely that it's my end. Yeah, they've just got it right. 1, 2, yeah. I'll let them put it on the stack, and then we'll concede before they have to stack the triggers. Yeah, so they didn't know what my last card was. I would definitely Daze there, but because they know it's a True-Name, it's just I have to make more clicks for the same outcome, because they won't pay for it. They know that it's a True-Name. And it adds to Storm as well, so I shouldn't Daze it for nothing there, because it will just add to the Storm count. Sweet. So we are a dead zone. Right, let me just quickly check the frames, because it's quite possible that that it's on my end. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, no, it looks like it's okay my end, so it might just be you, Jamie. I don't know if anyone else is lagging or not, but it doesn't say I'm dropping any frames, so two more cuts. Can probably cut at least one more bolt. Probably cut the other True-Name. That's probably okay. So that's 3 threats out, but heaps more interaction. It's probably fine. Sweet, glad it's okay. Alright. Anyone see any completely egregious mistakes there with the sideboarding before I submit? I think that's okay. I think I'd rather have the third bolt over the first True-Name, honestly. Right, I'm going to submit that. Yeah, cages for Passing Flames. Okay, this is pretty good. So we'll pass. Actually, we'll play the Pteramander on 1. And go from there, I guess. That said, the Pteramander's pretty slow, so it doesn't matter if we play it now or a little bit later. If it was a Delver, maybe it would be better on 1, so I should probably just play this cage out, actually. I should probably just play the cage on 1, just in case they've got a super fast hand. Like, the Pteramander literally isn't going to be very big anytime soon, so I should probably just play Cage out on 1. Just in case they have to turn 1 nuts. Which I suppose they can't necessarily go off through a Daze, but I don't know. I've been got so many times against Storm recently by making the slight wrong play. Like making a close play. I think I'm just going to play the flipping Cage. That's what we're going to do. Play the Cage. They can start digging for... no, I don't know. Super unlikely. Yeah, exactly. If they duress it, then we're dumpstered. So I'm just going to play the Cage. I'm not going to make any, like... Yeah, we're just going to do this super cautiously. No need not to. And hopefully this just dumpsters their entire hand and they have to spend some time working their way through it. Yep, that happens. Does it happen? Actually, I might daze this, but then I can't hold up the Flusterstorm anyway. Kind of want my mana next turn, so I really want to Brainstorm. Yeah. Should I Daze to protect this Flusterstorm? I don't think so. Since I have a Brainstorm anyway. They can play around the Daze though later on is the problem. So if they take the Flusterstorm, yeah, I think Dazing's probably fine here. It's unlikely they can go off next turn anyway, so... He says. Hopefully that's just a petal of shame. God damn it. God damn it, don't do this to me. Really? They just had the turn 2 nuts through the Cage. They just don't care. Or are we just going to get Warrened? Are we going to empty the Warrens? Or are we just getting... We're getting empty the Warrens? Feels like that. That sucks. Yeah, alright. Well, it wouldn't have made any difference anyway, so... Lame. Yeah, it is really easy with the play around Daze, exactly. Okay, so... We have 1 turn to find our 1 copy of Electrickery. So I guess we will try that. So, land and Electrickery, please. We get 1 more look at Electrickery? No, we don't. We are just dead. Well, I get to use the first clip of the day. Dumpster! Yeah. Yeah, Storm's great. Storm's very good. I mean, it doesn't have hands like that often, really, but yeah, you just get got. As is the nature of any of the legacy legal good combo decks. They always have the capability of just nut drawing you. That's why they're so good. But then they just also have the opportunity to just draw hands that do absolutely nothing. So okay, sweet. The low value 0204 start. Let's see if we can crack on and try and win a match. That'd be nice. That said, going 02 into the 3-2 is quite a nice feeling. So hopefully we can claw our way back into this. Oh, wrong click there. Well, howdy to all of you that are hanging around. 13 viewers, that's pretty sweet. Hopefully we have a bit more of a successful rest of the stream. I'm only going to be able to do 1 league today. Probably only 1 tomorrow as well. But yeah, as it says in the stream title, tune in tomorrow about 1 PM UK time for Bog Boys, which should be a good time. How's it going, Pete? The the league pairing is currently obscuring our start. We've got the 0402 start at the moment. We ran into Aggro Loam into Storm with the absolute nuts, so it's been a rough time. You've already had to play one dumpster clip already, so not the best. But that said, it's gorgeous weather over here, so it should be high EV walking the dog afterwards, which would be nice. Probably not pub EV. Went to the pub on Sunday with the dog. That was pretty good. I'm saving my pub EV this week for Saturday. And probably Friday evening. Sweet. Okay, let's see if we can get there for this one. On the plus side, I don't think I've really made any mistakes so far, which is good. Oh look, it's Francis. We're on the play, which is nice. That's good. Yeah, this is a good hand, right? Daze Delver. I guess I'll play an island since I've got 2 ponders. Yeah, Surf and Bird surfed all over us. It was not a good time. Yeah, he had the absolute nuts game too, so turn 1 empty for what, 13 hungry boys through cage and interaction. Come on, blind flip me, baby. Sweet. Oh yeah. I don't know. I think. What mistakes have I made? Eh? What mistakes have I made so far? I dare you. I dare you to find me a mistake that I've made so far. Don't really want a mountain. I think I'm going to shuffle this because bolt isn't necessarily doing anything. I suppose I can bolt a so if it's Stoneblade, which I feel like it might be based off the fact they had to go Tundra. I don't know. I have no way of knowing with the Stoneblade or Miracles, but bolt. I can bolt a Mystic, which is okay, but then it's not doing anything else. So I think I'm just going to shuffle this. Oh, not attacking with True-Name. Oh, we were dead then anyway. That made no difference. we weren't winning that game. I'm going to shuffle this. I don't really want a mountain. If I had like one more red spell, then maybe that's okay. But yeah, I think turn 1 ponder is kind of aggressive as well. But sure. Okay, that's pretty good. Kind of want all of these. I think I'm going to waste them this turn. That's probably fine. These blue-white decks always need their land drops, and we're not always going to get an opportunity to waste. And I do want the Pyromancer, so problem is I then can't cast anything next turn. I guess I can Brainstorm next turn. So if I go Tarn, Pyromancer, no, Pyromancer, Tarn, Wasteland, I can waste them this turn. and then next turn I can Brainstorm to get the Pyromancer and shuffle away what I don't want. I think that's probably reasonable. I think that's fine. This also means we don't get True-Name next turn. I guess we've got Daze, but I don't really want to Daze anything. You're welcome to record that lyric, Jamie, and I can make a clip for it. That'd be kind of hilarious. I should get people to record their own clips and send them in, and then we can have them for opportune moments. I guess it's pretty good. So I think I'll just pass, and then I can Spell Pierce something if I need to, and then on their end step I can dig out the Pyromancer and get rid of this Fork Bolt, which sounds like a reasonable plan. And then this way we can pierce a Back to Basics or something. Yeah, exactly. I think that was a fine spot to waste. They didn't have any pressure on us, so they're already up to burn 3 cantrips. And the Wasteland wasn't going to get any better, so sweet mother of days. Let's get rid of this Fork Bolt. It's actually not the worst, so at least I've got double Daze up next turn. I probably will shuffle one of them away though. I think I'd rather have Bolt and Pierce than third Daze. Not responding to the most recent comment in chat. But I think I'll just go to Volcanic here. If we could draw another land, never mind, that would have been gas, but as things stand, we can Pyromancer. Problem is here we have to double Daze through a sword, which sucks. So I don't really want to have to do that, but yeah, I think I will double Daze. Sets us back a lot, but we've got a lot going. We haven't got a lot going on other than that. So if it's Miracles, this could suck because they can just set up a Terminus, but this does mean that we get ranched by a True-Name, I suppose. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but I don't know. Why do I need to wait? Oh, I suppose I do need to wait for him to pay. Yeah, true. I should have waited for him to pay. Okay, that's not the worst. So just play this Delver out. It's pretty good. Yeah, because I suppose that lets him cast something else. That's true. Just sloppy play. We're all about slopping around on the Bog Boys channel. Okay. So aggressively leaving up Spell Pierce next turn. That sucks. I mean, I guess at least we have a 2-2. We have like 2-2 worth of power to race, which is okay. So I guess they're holding up Counterspell, or they're going to play Counterbalance. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ugh.
Dump so.
I don't know if I play that much more loosely online, honestly. I certainly play slower when I'm streaming. I think I probably play better strategically when it's just me on my own playing online compared to when I play in paper. But certainly when you've got Twitch chat shenanigans going on, it it's a little bit more difficult. Let's ponder. Did he ponder into counterbalance? I actually can't remember. I don't think so. Don't really want any of those. Actually, I guess this means we could... Well, no, because they're just going to get countered. But I kind of want the Force of Will because of Jace. So I think I am going to keep this. Yeah, I think I'll keep this. I can preordain one of these away next turn, so it's not the absolute worst. I think we're just committed to kind of trying to ride it out with the elementals at the moment. And now we can pierce and force a Jace. Sweet. Oh, gas.
Oh yeah.
Haha. Got him scared of the elementals. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. Okay. Let's... So we know that he doesn't have a 1 on top. I can pierce a Brainstorm if he tries to Brainstorm in response. Well, I can only preordain 1 anyway, but this is fine. So he has a Tundra on top, so the Spell Pierce probably isn't going to do anything next turn. So I may as well preordain because I can pitch the Spell Pierce. I don't want any of these. Guess that's okay, not really. I guess if we Hardcast Terminus, then we can Daze it, which would be kind of hilarious. Search for Counter. Sure buddy, resolves. Don't much care about that. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Played a Tundra. I don't think we know what the last card in his hand is. There's no reason to not just jam this anyway. If he hits a blind flip for once, bless him, then so be it. He's dead next turn anyway. Ah, nice!
Oh yeah!
Oh, we got the... Well, we're not going to pierce plus Daze, but... Ooh! It's kind of annoying, but that's fine. So he's literally just dead at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to bolt him now because I know he's got a Jace on top and he's got nothing he can do about it. And then all we need to do is force the Jace, hope that he doesn't have a 5 on top, and then he's just dead. And now he might... Well, I suppose he's not going to get rid of the Jace, but... He can dig for something, but we do have force. Actually, do I even force the Jace? I suppose so, because he can bounce a token. Yeah, I guess I just force this. Oh, he's tapping the... Yeah, I guess he can't do anything else. Alright, sweet. So as long as he doesn't have flipping force on top. No!
Did it a dumpster!
Oh no! Oh, that's so bad. Oh, he's going to draw 3. Okay, fair enough. I know, I'm kind of surprised. I probably would have gone -1 there, but I don't know if I would have brainstormed. Still, take it. Yeah, pretty greedy, right? Still, you know, live by the Jace, die by the Jace. It only has 1 mode. A lot of people seem to forget Jace only has 1 mode. Okay, so it doesn't look like Stoneblade. That match went reasonably long, so... Right, Surgical... it's fine. Basically acts as another counter spell for snaps. Gets rid of Terminus. Fork Bolt's less good. Light up the stage, I tend to cut. Probably want to cut like 2 days, 2 force. Want all the true names, want all my threats. 4 Bolt is pretty good, honestly. Just because it helps pressure Jace. This is pretty much what I've been doing so far, and I think it works relatively well. Oh yeah, Wasteland. Yeah, of course. I don't want to forget to cut Wasteland. That's a good shout. That is a very good shout. Yeah. I probably would go 3 force 1 days, to be honest. I don't think... I'm not going to cut more than 2 Wasteland, because I can still Wasteland things to get a Daze through or a Spell Pierce through. Or to potentially screw up a Terminus for a counterbalance. And I also need mana to be able to cast True-Name, so I only really like cutting 2 Wastelands, but 2 seems fine. I think that's okay. Have I got too many things to cut now? Yes, I need to bring 2 things back in. I don't really want 4 force. I suppose I could bring up. I suppose I can bring both the light up the stages back in. To be honest, that's probably fine. I think I only want 3 force, and I think 1 Daze is probably a fine hedge. I don't really want 4 force. He does have annoying permanents, but we do have Pyroblast coming as well, so I think that's fine. Try this. This is okay, I guess. So probably going to be just holding Pierce up for a counterbalance, but we do have a Preordain. It's not the best keep in the world, but I think this is okay, to be honest. Like, we do have a cantrip, and we have a Spell Pierce, so that's like the worst draw, but... And if all else fails, we can at least cast Pteramanders, so... I just need to try and catch up on clock a little bit. Okay. I suppose he's not going to jam counterbalance into Daze necessarily anyway. That was a good draw. I guess I'll just play a Pteramander out for now. That's probably fine. It's not the most amazing threat, but it does mean if we draw light up the stage next turn we can trigger it. I don't want to run a Pyromancer out on 2 for no value. And whilst it's kind of good to save these till a little bit later, since I've already got 3 of them, and they're a really big clock in the late game, I think this is still fine. It means we've got something going on at least. Yeah, that's fine. Don't think that's worth a pierce. Hopefully we hit a land. Okay, so I guess I should crack this first because I'm going to cast Preordain. I will get a Volcanic Island. Hopefully we don't get back to basics. I think I'm just going to hold up Spell Pierce for another turn anyway. So actually, I suppose I should cast the island. I should tap the island because in case I draw a Pyroblast. Is he going to counter the Preordain? That would suck. I don't really want to have to defend this. Wow, okay. Alright. I guess that happens. That seems pretty aggressive, in all honesty, but I guess that happens. I don't know if I'd Flusterstorm a Preordain on turn 3 like that. Maybe he just has, I don't know, that to me that either sounds like he has like nothing going on or he's just got a stacked hand. I suppose he's only cast one Ponder, so maybe he just does have the nuts. Okay, that's pretty good. So I think I'm going to take the Flooded Strand this turn, and then next turn I'm going to not crack it probably. I don't think I need to crack it for anything. And then I can flip the Delver to the light up the stage. I think that's fine. And then we've got a Pierce for a back to basics potentially. Although I suppose he might have another land. I think that's okay. We've got a Pierce for a Jace. Maybe he's sniping. I don't know. seems unlikely, but if he is, so be it. Okay, that's pretty boss. Play the Delver out. No reason to do anything else at the moment. We know this is going to flip. If he removes the Delver, I'll probably crack the Flooded Strand next turn because I don't really want the light up the stage at the moment. I think I'd rather draw interaction if this doesn't flip. Or if this doesn't survive. Okay, now we'll take it. Maybe he just does have nothing going on then. Okay, that's a bit weird. Why would you do that now? Because you've let me scry? I suppose you know I knew what was on top of my deck. Oh, well, that's fine. Yep. I think I'll play Pyromancer. Because I'd still like to hold this Pierce up. Although I suppose we're not really piercing anything, so maybe I should have just tried to play the True-Name. But I'd kind of rather hold on to True-Name. Yeah, okay, I'm glad we didn't play True-Name. No worries. Is this just a blind Terminus? Hang on. Pretty sure that's just a blind Terminus. This means if he plays a Jace without another land, we can pierce it though. Okay, it's fine. Right, we're just going to run back the same line, I think. Now I think I'll ponder once I've played this. And since I know I'm going to do that, I'm going to crack this now, just in case he has removal or something while I crack it. I'll get an island. I think that's fine. He might still have back to basics. Oh, he's playing red. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So probably has blasts, which is good to know about. Jeez, okay. I guess I'll pierce that. Do I really care about that? I'm not going to pierce anything else. It's unlikely I pierce anything else, so I'm just going to pierce this. And so be it. We do have a Bolt and a True-Name to potentially deal with the Jace. Think that's okay? Sorry Jamie, I didn't actually see your red light there. Oh my god, come on! What is it with all these like consistently miracled Termini in a row? Now he's gonna Jace us. God damn it. That went about as bad as it could possibly go. Well, at least we might be able to True-Name. What did he do with that card? Puts it on top. If that's another Terminus, I swear to God. Yeah, I think we'll just True-Name. He doesn't have... And he didn't even leave up Pyroblast or anything, which is kind of weird. Maybe he's got swords in hand. So we can dodge a Council's Judgment, of which that'll probably happen now this turn. Oh man, I need to stop calling these plays. Really need to stop calling these plays. Definitely not in a good spot. And we've only got 3 things on the yard, so that's a little bit late. Alright, let's ponder, and then we're going to play a Pteramander, I guess. Alright, that's not the worst. So Delver, Force Delver. And I think we'll still just play the one thing for now. Because this way, if we untap with the Delver and he doesn't tick the Jace up, then I will bolt the Jace on the end step. Yeah, I suppose, but it's unlikely that I can shuffle into that, to be honest. That sucks. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have Counterspell. That's fine. Alright. I suppose there's no... if he had a Counterspell, he would have Counterspelled there, I think. He probably doesn't have removal for the Delver. I think I'm just gonna hedge and bolt the Jace now. Yeah, I suppose, but I think... I don't know. That makes sense, I guess. I'm just going full greed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice, and now we can adapt Pteramander. Although I can't do this because there's combat damage. If an opponent lost life, yeah, okay, fine. I'm going to hold Force for a turn and see if we can draw another blue card. Just in case he has something horrific to come off the top. Yep, that's fine. Well, bear in mind I can't see the chat whilst I'm on the... I think I'll let that go, to be honest. That's fine. I've got a Pteramander. That's... now I wish I hadn't let that go. He Brainstormed, so there'll be like a 1 on top. Huh. As much as this sucks, I think I just have to force this because he's going to have a 1 on top. I'm not going to be... It's unlikely I can resolve this Pteramander next turn. Yeah, we just have to force this, which really sucks. Okay, that's gas. So hopefully it's not a swords. It's a ponder. He didn't shuffle. Yep. That's success. Yep, tick that. Right, I'm just going to start auto-passing a bit more. Okay, that really sucks. Oh wow, he used his down tick there. Did we win the first game? I actually can't remember. I feel like we did. Yeah, I guess I'm just replaying this. He doesn't know what's on top of his library, I don't think. I'll replay this, and I'm not going to play the mountain because he won't know what it is. I'm up a game, sweet, okay. I'm still going to get my auto pass on, I think, just because I'm down so much on time. I need to auto pass more. Like, it's super... Like, he can't play around anything at the moment anyway, really, so... I don't have any way to get rid of that at the moment anyway. It's... If I don't rip a bolt this turn, it's highly likely that we're going to pack it in, honestly. He put 1 on top, 1 on bottom, so he probably has something in hand to fix this. I guess this is still... This gives us a chance. We need to hit bolt right now, basically. We've only played 1. Jeez, that sucks. That's like the absolute nutter butters. Jeez. I think I'm just going to go to game 3. I don't think I'm getting out of this. Like, I can't even... light up the stage into land plus bolt because I haven't played a land yet. So I think that's probably just good games. Yeah, I'm going to go to game 3, I think. See if we can get it on the play. I'm down on so much clock, and that's kind of insurmountable there. Right, do we want to change anything? I don't believe so. If we can get Orb down, that's going to be so good. Vortex would have been good. We didn't really hit many Haymakers, we hit like one True-Name. We had a pretty mediocre start as well, if I remember rightly. But I think that's all fine. Don't really want anything else. I don't think we've got anything good to get rid of Gideon anyway. Yeah, it's not worth bringing in a Snag, that's so medium. Do I want to swap in a Force? I don't think so, I think we'll just run it back. Alright, let's see if we can do this, take game 3 for all the marbles. I would love to play first. Oh my god, these 7s! Why? Why you do this? Still got 18 lands in the deck. Jeez. No, I don't have 16, but still. Yeah, we'll mulligan that. At least we get decent 6s. Keep this. I will bottom that for now because it's not really doing a lot. We didn't see a back to basics out of him, but I suppose there's no reason not to just get an island on one for now. Don't want to get don't want to get punked by mistake. Yeah, he did also blind Terminus 2 turns in a row. That was a good point. I feel like he had a pretty good run of fortune that last game. And I think, I don't know, we seem to go to 6 a lot. I don't know why. Come on, baby. No, but I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good still. And at least this way, what did he do with his Ponder? He didn't shuffle his Ponder. I think it's not worth playing the second Delver out into a Terminus. So I guess I don't really want to crack this, but I guess I kind of have to since I have double. I guess double Preordain is like not the worst. I will get a Volcanic this time. See if I can find. I suppose I should look for a Wasteland, but I don't know. I really don't want to have to shuffle. These are probably fine. And then this flips it next turn. Yeah, that's probably okay. Oh my god, did I put that in the wrong order? Jesus. Oh, why am I so bad at this? Oh my god. I really thought I'd put that one in the right goddamn order. Ah, jeez. Well, now we're kind of priced into doing this. Oh, who cares? We're going to leave it and assume he's got removal. I'm not casting another cantrip. We're just going to assume that he's got removal. And then we can go got him. Go on, plough my Delver. Plough my Delver. Jesus. Sweet. We'll take it. Joke's on you, opponent. We didn't stack the Brainstorm right, so got him. And that's one Pyroblast down for a True-Name. That's kind of gas. Are we just going to shove this True-Name? Kind of want to do that, because next turn he could snap Pyroblast. Like, he's got Plough up, we don't really care about that. He obviously doesn't have back to basics in his deck still. I'm just going to shove this. See what he does. Sweet!
Oh yeah!
Oh, if you Terminus me, I am not going to be impressed. Don't do it. Sweet. Okay, happens. So, we're not going to be playing any spells next turn, that's for sure. But I suppose at least with this Brainstorm. Oh, baby. Okay. I think we'll just wait. I don't think there's any reason to cast a second True-Name. Like, we just get absolutely ranched if he has Terminus, so Not worth it. And now we can just do all the brainstorming on his... do I do it now? No, we'll just shuffle, see what happens. Let it shuffle even. We will brainstorm in response to any cantrip, though. Jesus!
What am I gonna do?
Well, I think that's okay. I don't really want to brainstorm in response to this. I can't pierce. I could find a force. But he can just brainstorm in response to my brainstorm, so I think I'm just going to wait. And that just happens. And hopefully he casts a cantrip or something. No, he's just going to hold brainstorm in response, I guess. That said, okay, so this might get a brainstorm out of him now. Good lord. The double blinds. So he doesn't have a brainstorm then. This is not how we drew it up. If you have a brainstorm and a 3-drop in hand, Jesus. It's a good job we got a third True-Name in this deck. Right, I'm just going to auto pass because we're not doing anything else. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Sweet. This will just be another Terminus though, I guess. Okay, that's gas. Still probably has a 1 on top though, so I don't think we're doing anything else this turn. Pierce is not the worst actually, so let's get him for 3. Try not to lose to clock. If we could find a Sulfuric Vortex, that would be the absolute nuts. It's fine. We can pierce a Council's Judgment unless he has another land. Alright, that's okay. I think I'm going to bolt on his end step because it's unlikely he has a 1 on top still, and we can at least find out what he's got going on. I don't think there's any reason not to do this, honestly. Okay, that's probably fine. Seems a pretty aggressive use of Brainstorm here. I don't know if I do this. I suppose he knows what's on top. But that's fine. Yep, swords, whatever. Okay, that's absolute gas. That's gasoline, as the kids would say. Nice Brainstorm. It is kind of funny having a 1 mana well, it's not a 1 mana divination that costs that has 3 CMC. So if we could find like land, Sulfuric Vortex, that'd be kind of sweet. I guess we probably wouldn't cast it this turn anyway, but we got 2 Brainstorms out of him, which is pretty good. And then if he does this and counters the light up the stage, then we can just Preordain and play a Delver. Although we probably won't play the Delver. We'll probably just Preordain, but this is still kind of sweet. Hopefully he doesn't have Council's Judgment. Damn it. Okay, now we need to try and find... Oh, he doesn't have a land though. That's pretty good. Right, let's see if we can find something good with this. Jeez, okay. That's so aggressive. Wow. Alright, that's fine. We'll just pierce your Council's Judgment on your next turn. Don't know if you want to be doing that, honestly. And they've like cast 2 Brainstorms for like almost no value. I don't want to play Delver. I think I want to just oh damn, maybe I should have played Delver. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, fair. Maybe I should have just played Delver. I suppose there's no guarantee that he doesn't have a 5th land. That kind of sucks. And he probably has 1 on top for the pierce. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. If he casts a cantrip here, though, we will pierce the crap out of it. Yes. Please don't have a 1 on top. God damn it. I should have known that. He stacked it deliberately, so I'm just an absolute dungus. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, the Delver instead of the Preordain. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Jeez. Come on, Vortex. We'll take that. We know he has a swords, but whatever. I shouldn't have pierced that. We knew he had a 1 on top. Like, that's how you would have stacked it. The pierce was super loose. Yeah, wouldn't have made much difference, I guess. Damn it. Ah, losing to so many blind flips always sucks ass. Yeah, it's fine. So we basically have to find Sulfuric Vortex. I guess Winter Orb would be okay. They put one on the bottom, so that's maybe a good sign. So they've probably got a 1 on top. Although we don't necessarily know that. Let's just play this out. So they do have a 1 on top, fine, they do know about that. If we can find Sulfuric Vortex, then we could be okay. Yeah, Council's Judgment is choose, everyone votes and chooses, so it doesn't use the word target. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so it's not even choose, it's just votes. There's no targeting. So he upticked, so he doesn't know what's on top. So I'm going to play this Delver. Sweet. May as well play the Wasteland. Because it does mean I can waste the Volcanic Island, so I might actually just do this now. Nice. He might only have like a couple of Pyroblasts anyway, so yeah, go nuts. Come on, put something on the bottom. Okay, card on top, so that's not good. Supreme Verdict. Alright, well I mean, we'll just... Ooh, actually that's interesting. Okay, he knows we have a bolt. I'm only on 3 minutes. I've got 2 bolts left in my deck of Sulfuric Vortex. The Jace kills me in 3 turns. Do I bolt him or bolt the Jace? I probably just have to bolt the Jace, I guess. Because I could find a Pyroblast for the Jace as well. I guess I just hold it for now. And see what he does. I think I have to bolt the Jace. If he was at 6, then I think I'd... Oh, I guess he has to crack the fetch, though. Don't know. It's kind of interesting. If he cracks the fetch, I'll probably just bolt him. What does he do? Top, bottom. Is it -11 or -12? It is -12. Puts a card on top. I'm just going to bolt the flipping Jace then, I guess. Damn it. No, maybe not. It didn't matter anyway because he blind flipped. But that's probably a better way of looking at it. If I... Oh, god damn it. Let's see what happens. Please crack your fetch land. Please crack your fetch land. Do it. Do it, damn it. Yep, that's fine. So he has a Pyroblast maybe on top. Oh, he's definitely going to have a 1 there, isn't he? I suppose I have to try and do this in his draw step. I need to play the Tarn out actually, because then I can play through a Flusterstorm potentially. Right. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do this in his draw step, but I'm pretty sure we're just dead. Come on, baby. Damn it. Hey. Womp womp. Well, that sucks. I haven't gone 0-3 in a while. Still play the rest of it out, though. I think we kind of had some poor runnings in that particular match. Definitely should have been able to... I need to try and play a bit faster, but it's hard to play quick against Miracles and stream, so... Yeah, we gave it a good shot. We gave it a good showing, I think. Not much more we could have done, honestly. And it's definitely not the easiest matchup. And once again, we kind of didn't really hit that many haymakers, I guess. I suppose we had 2 true names at one point, but... Yeah, I think we played that okay. But thanks everyone that's still hanging around. Make sure you hit the follow button if you want to see when we're going to go live next. I'm going to stream tomorrow about 1 PM UK time, and we're going to play some Bog Boys, which is a tier 0 deck that we're going to just crush leagues with, so definitely tune in for that. And then I'm also planning to stream on Thursday this week, which would be nice, and then I'll be away over the weekend to play in the London Legacy Monthly Tournament, so that should be absolute gas. And if you want to catch any previous leagues, then check the YouTube link under the stream. We've got a few up there with Blue Red Devil now, including a green sideboard splash, which was actually kind of sweet. Yeah, that's fair. I've been enjoying this a lot, actually. Circle Turk. I mean, it's definitely not... It's not like, you know... It doesn't feel like it's probably as good as Grixis Delver, in all honesty. Like, having the basic land base is really nice, but you really are missing out on Angler and Edict. Both of those are kind of important, and not having hand disruption kind of sucks. Plus, I suppose Bitter Blossom out the side is super powerful, to the point where there was a couple of lists at the SCG where they had Bitter Blossom in the sideboard just with like 1 Underground Sea in the main to splash it. So you do miss quite a lot by not having access to black, but it basically just comes down to whether the basic mana base is worth it. And me personally, I really like playing basics in Legacy, so that's kind of one of the main reasons why this list appeals to me a lot. I suppose one of the reasons why it might not be as good, or might shake out not to be as good, is that like the deck kind of started with 4 Pteramander and 3 Light Up the Stage, and gradually the Light Up the Stage have been cut back. Like, a lot of people now aren't running it at all, and Pteramander is also cutting back, so it's getting to the point where it's kind of back to the sort of lists that existed before the most recent set came out. So it wasn't as good before that, so the new cards might not be doing enough. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bitter Blossom, I guess, isn't as good as it was, but I don't know. The problem with this sort of deck is that like Delver doesn't have enough good haymakers, I think. Ooh, Step Links is kind of interesting. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, Pteramander in the mirror is nuts. It's really, really strong. It's better in the blue-red mirror, but it is very good. But I think 3 is a pretty good number, though, still. Kind of, yeah. It is a lot easier to deal with against the for the bigger decks, that's true. Which is why having 3 true names is kind of good. Right, let's see if we can get a win today. On the player's nice. This is okay. It's not particularly exciting, but well, I don't know. We can't cast a true name. The Pteramander's kind of slow. Pierce might not do anything. Bolt. I guess the fact we got Pierce and Bolt means this could be okay. So we've got 3 different points of interaction. We're on the play. Don't really like mulliganing aggressively in the unknown. So this is probably fine. So we'll just play Tarn and pass, I think, on turn 1. And see if we can pierce something. So I think we'll keep this. It's not massively exciting, but I think this is okay. It's got all of our bases covered without having a cantrip. So, and they've gone to 6, so kind of rewarded there. They put a card on the bottom. Let's remove this draw step stop. Okay, well, having the basic mountain is pretty great here. So I'm just going to bolt this Noble Hierarch. Although Maverick sucks as a matchup to run into, so I have a feeling this is going to be a super rough league. Alright, well that's alright. Okay, so we can pierce this and then Wasteland them, which is kind of gas, so they might not have... If they don't have another land, then we're in a pretty good spot. Sweet. Oh yeah. Someone's going to get legacied. Yeah, we'll play a Pteramander. It's unlikely they have land plus green suns next turn. Don't land plus green suns, beat. Yeah, that's fine. Sweet. Okay, removal would be great. Flip to a bolt. Or a cantrip, that's probably fine. Nice. It's nice to call your the plays that you want for once, as opposed to the plays that you're hoping your opponent doesn't make. Well, now we're in a pretty good spot. Nice. Well, the Spell Pierce has got some value, which is really nice against Maverick. Don't imagine opponents massively impressed. We managed to use every single part of the buffalo here, so that's kind of gas. Oh, baby. Is that good? Is that a good draw?
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Okay, so this matchup still absolutely sucks. But we do have things we can do. So Null Rod, Winter Orb, Abrade are all coming in. Grafdigger's Cage. I don't know if Grafdigger's Cage is really worth it, honestly. They've only really got Green Suns. Like, I don't think that's worth it. Snag's good. Vortex probably isn't. Electrickery is good though. Daze is kind of rough against Maverick, honestly, because as soon as you get Thalia in play, it just sucks. Pierce doesn't do a whole lot. Force is super important. Probably just want to cut all the Dazes, I think. And probably cut one light up the stage. We need all of our creatures, we need all of our interaction. You like Daze? I suppose they're trying to cast 3 drops. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Problem is, what am I cutting though? I don't know. I guess light up the stage isn't really what we're looking to do in this matchup. Yeah, we are on the draw, so I'll leave 1 Daze in, but I think Force is super important because I just need to be able to answer stuff. And whilst I guess Daze is good against 3 drops, I don't know, we'll try this. Yeah. I think I'll cut the 2 stages for now, because that gets a bit awkward against Thalia as well. Light up the stage versus Thalia isn't amazing. We just want as many answers as possible. Yeah, that's fair. So it's kind of my classic. I managed to cache my leagues off stream, and then whenever well, that's not true. The 2 streams before this, I think I've been on a pretty good run. I think this is the first league that I've gone that I haven't cached in quite a while actually, which is nice. At least a couple of weeks, I think. So the luck was bound to come back round. And Delver rewards highly skilled pilots, so it was never going to stay. We weren't going to win out all of them. All right, this is okay. Another land would be great, but we can try and find that. We're just going to get an island, unless we draw another land. Well, no, we're just going to get an island anyway, I think. We really don't want to get wasted. Mum is like the worst play. That's fine. Good, so we don't have to bolt anything on 1, which is nice. Alright, that is the best draw. So let's just play this Delver and crack on. Oh, hang on, let me just see who that was. Thanks for the follow, EXG Ravens. Thanks for checking us out. Hope you're enjoying the stream despite the rough runnings we've had today. Wow, what the hell is this cradle art? Jeez, I had seen that before actually. It's nice art, but it's a shame it's in modern border and with the horrific legendary business going on at the top there. Okay, so this looks like it might be something we're going to force, I guess. Is this a knight or something? Let's see. Is this Green Suns for another Arbor? And then cast a 3-drop? No. Double green. Triple green, choke. Oh, this one's going to get forced. Weirdly enough. I think I'm going to get rid of this Brainstorm because I do want. I'm going to end up playing the Pyromancer, and I'm also quite likely to bolt this. I think I'll get rid of the Brainstorm because I want to try and find a Wasteland next turn, honestly, because then I could go Waste Bolt. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm not going to Brainstorm with the fetch anytime soon, I don't think. So, jeez. Well, hopefully they kept the hand off the back of the choke, and then we can just blind flip this to something sweet. Daze is fine. I guess if we bolt this, at least they can't. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think we are bolting this. And then I'll ponder. And I'll ponder before. That's all fine. And I'll keep the Preordain, I think. Stack this right. No. Play this. Bolt the Dryad Arbor. Turn off the Cradle. Like, bolting the Arbor never feels amazing, but this puts him pretty far behind, I think. Hey, how's it going, Arkan? Glad you can make it. Master Krenko, nice. That's fine. So we can Daze a 2-drop, I guess, which would be kind of sweet. Well, that's rough. Yeah, okay, I guess that just happens, unfortunately. So now we really want to draw a land. I'm just going to play the Pyromancer, to be honest. This Daze isn't looking very good, but maybe they go for Green Suns for 3. Damn it. Please cast a 5-drop. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. Can try and find a land and a Abrade next turn, though, I suppose. Yep, that's a good one. Now, please play something we can Daze. That'd be great. Damn it! Crack your fetch. No. That's so rough. Yeah, I think that just happens. There's no point dazing this, because I really need my lands next turn. Problem is, this can't even... We need to draw a land or an Abrade, and then find an Abrade off this. Okay, well, we can ponder, I suppose. Definitely not in a good spot. Maybe Preordain was better there, since we know what we're looking for. So 2 to equip. Do I just want to waste this Cradle? The damage is kind of done. Really just want to find an Abrade. I think I just want to shuffle this. That's fine. So now I guess I can at least Preordain. So if I find a Bolt, that's still fine. Fork Bolt's not as good. Yeah, the Winter Orb is not really what we're looking for at the moment. Sweet, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can Abrade this, and then hopefully we can just ride this Pteramander for victory, because we will be able to transform that next turn. We will be able to transform that when we play it. It's fine, so they'll kill the Pyromancer. Daze is not looking amazing. Fortunately, they get to draw a card. Yeah, that sucks. I think that just happens. Okay, so I suppose we may as well play both out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when I cast the Abrade. So I won't be able to adapt this turn if I cast the Abrade. So I guess there's no point playing the Pteramander for now. Actually, it doesn't really make any difference. Like, the only thing they can really have is plough anyway. Play the land out. I suppose I may as well just play it out. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it matters to not play it. Yeah, Blade's normally in Maverick decks, mainly because they don't really need Batterskull because they've got huge stuff anyway because they've got Knight. And Blade and like Sword, they've got so many creatures. Like Sword is so good. You can stick it on a birds. It's just quite a powerful equipment. I don't think there's anything that really punishes us for waiting here. Yeah, I suppose that's true. If I Daze, I can flip it. That's fair. See, I kind of want them to tap whatever they're going to do. They're going to attack with the sword before I kill it, really. But yeah, Sword of Fire and Ice. Normally in Maverick, you'll see Sword of Fire and Ice and GT. You don't normally see Batterskull, just because they've already got big butts. So they don't need a brawler. They need something to get value. And Sword is very good at doing that. Yeah, that's fine. Sweet, thanks for the follow, the Soul King 54. Is that possibly an Usopp reference? Sweet. I think I'll just take... I guess I can probably just jump. Doesn't really matter though. I think I'll just take 5 here. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, honestly, at the moment. That's fine. Hopefully they're going to try and Green Suns for another night after this. That would be pretty sweet. Spend 4 mana. Come on. Come on, spend 4 mana. You know you want to spend 4 mana. Give us something to Daze. Damn it. Wow, that's so aggressive. Why would you do that? Why would you... That doesn't make any sense. So you'd rather have 1 more damage on your Knight than a card off the tracker. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, that resolves. I suppose... Yeah, I'm just going to let that resolve, I think. If we find a Wasteland, then the Daze becomes useful. And now if they have a plough, then... Okay, you could have got 2 clues. I don't understand. I do not understand what that was about. Anywho. Okay, that's kind of gas. Now I'm regretting not dazing something, but we can still do it this turn, I think. Yeah, we can. Alright, well, we'll do this. So they get an absolute ton of draws here, but we're at least blocking whatever they've got going on for a good while. You're buying your first Legacy deck. Do you mean online or do you mean in paper? I assume you mean online. I don't know. I mean, if you have a look at like MTG Goldfish, you can see. I mean, Grixis Control is perfectly fine. I mean, I would definitely recommend trying a number of decks out before purchasing anything. So if you use like a rental service online, I know Mana Traders has a free trial at the moment, and it's also quite possible that Card Hoarder might have a free trial. I don't know, in paper. I would definitely recommend. I mean, if you're not sure what you want yet, definitely like try some things out before you spend any money. It's pretty expensive, so I wouldn't commit to anything because you never know. Like all the legacy decks play quite differently. In terms of if you play something like my opponent's playing like Maverick, then it's a completely different attraction and play style to something like Grixis Control or even like Delver. You don't want to end up playing the wrong thing by mistake. That's fair, but I mean, I guess if you're getting dual lands, then you'll be able to play a good number of things if you go for Grixis colours. If you've already got like Jaces and stuff, then yeah, I mean, if that's the case, and you've already got all the stuff for Grixis, then yeah, give it a go, I guess. Those lands are good to get, so thanks for the follow, Cartesian. Glad you could catch us today. It's been a pretty rough one, but we're having fun. Yeah, the ball's not looking good. It's not looking good for our hero, I would say. But hopefully they're going to cast something that we can finally daze. And then we can evolve the Pteramander, and then we might have a chance. We do still have a true name at the moment, so the fact we managed to get rid of the Sophie is pretty good. That sucks. I'm just going to daze this, purely because it means it's not going to get any better from this point. And it means I can flip the Pteramander for 1 mana, so I don't really care at this point. And it means they can't crack a clue if they have another land. We might get dumpstered, that is very true. Super punished, I guess? Yeah. But they would have been able to pay for that anyway, so... Ah, I guess that's actually super punishment there. But they would have been able to pay for that? Yeah, I think. Man, that sucks. Yeah, they still had the Tyrock untapped. Okay, so they would have been able to pay for the swords anyway, even if the Thalia was in play. So never mind. Let's just draw like running true names. That would be ideal. That's pretty good. So I guess we'll just waste this flipping cradle. Get that out of our lives. And just pass the turn. And then I guess I can't really auto pass because I'll just waste the Scalding Tarn, but yeah, that sounds sweet, Ravens. So we can chump for a couple of turns with the elementals as well. If we can draw like another true name, then we're definitely not going to be in the absolute worst spot. So I guess we will just block the knight, since that one can actually grow. I should have blocked with the elemental, that was a mistake. I meant to chump, that was a punt, but never mind. I think we're going to be dead anyway, honestly. Yeah, I meant to chump with an elemental there, that was a mistake. But I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference. What can we really find? Not a lot. Yeah. Alright. This is a super rough matchup anyway. But we managed to take game 1, so let's see if we can sneak game 2, game 3 even. Don't think we want to change anything. Still not massively convinced by Daze, genuinely. Like, they have so many mana dorks. And they played around Daze that entire game. I don't think I've got anything better to bring in though. Surgical's not really worth it. I think this is fine. Orb would have been so good, but we had to get rid of that to find the Abrade. I think Orb's pretty good. I mean, we barely need lands anyway, so I think it's a pretty good free roll. Like, they do have mana dorks, but I think Orb's better than Daze. They do have Cradle, that's true, but we have Waste for Cradle. I'd also cite your current argument for why I don't think Daze is that good. Which is why I never... Every time I have Daze against them, it feels terrible. Even on the play. But I think Orb does more than Daze does. And if they get in a spot where they don't have a cradle, then it's pretty good. Yes. Wow. Okay, well that we can mulligan that. This is fine. That gives us all our colours of mana off of basic lands. It's pretty good. So we can ponder on turn 1, I think. Actually, we'll just keep this on top and pass. We'll play the Tarn out since we know we can get the mountain with the foothills. And this way I can bolt a Mana Dork or a Mum. I think I'll play the foothills. And honestly, I think I'm just going to pass for now. Yeah, you can definitely get them with a Daze sometimes, but I don't really want that many reactive cards against them, honestly. That's fine. So I think I'm just going to go back to my turn, and maybe I should just bolt them on their end step. It's probably better. And then I can just ponder with the Pyromancer. I need to spend my mana, that's true. I can't just sit here passing forever. Okay, that's fine. So, crack both of these. Play a Pyromancer. And start pondering. And then we have a force or something particularly bad. Okay, that's pretty gas. So we'll go Fork Bolt, Delver, True-Name, I think. Actually, you probably do it the other way around. Let's go... No, we have to do it this way around. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No. And the next turn we can play Delver and Ponder. Although, to be honest, I'll probably pitch the Ponder to the Force at this point. I wonder what this is. Ram Excavator. What do we have on top? Fork Bolt. Do we care about Excavator? Not really. Like, we've got basic lands. I don't really want to force this. I don't think I really want to force this. I might be able to find a bolt. I don't think this is worth it. I've got basic lands already. If he plays a fetch land, which he probably won't because he's only drawn Wasteland so far, I think that's fine, honestly. Right, let's play the Delver. And let's see if we can find... We'll attack with an elemental though, because you never know, he might block. That's pretty sweet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want all of these. I guess I'll go Delver, Pteramander, Fork Bolt. That's probably wrong. I probably should have stacked it to flip the Delver, but I'm gonna attack with an elemental and see what he does. I doubt he blocks, but you never know. Yeah, maybe I should attack with a Pyro. That's true. Makes sense. Yeah, I should have attacked with the Pyromancer, I guess. Never mind. I think next turn I'll attack with everything if he's not drawn another mana. Okay, well we're kind of rewarded there, so that's pretty good. So I can Fork Bolt both the Hierarch and the Arbor, which isn't amazing with the Excavator, but it's not the worst. That's kind of annoying, but it doesn't actually cast him any of his cards, so... Oh yeah, I forgot I had that stack to flip this. I'm such an idiot. No, I'm not going to reveal that. Yeah, that didn't work out very well, did it? Never mind. Damn, alright. I think I'm still just going to Fork Bolt the Hierarch on the Dryad Arbor though. That definitely didn't go quite as we'd hoped. Yeah, I made a bit of a mess of that. And I probably should have just attacked with all, I suppose, and he's put him under pressure, but I'll play the True-Name next turn. Yeah, I think I may well have screwed this up a bit. I forgot that I had the Bolt on top to flip the Delver. I kind of forgot that the Delver hadn't flipped, in all honesty. So, that wasn't the best. But at least we can force something, which kind of sucks. Thalia doesn't really matter. That's fine. Problem is this bloody Delver's not flipping anytime soon. Right, we're going to play the True-Name this turn anyway, regardless of what happens. Problem is then I can't force a Knight, but he needs another land for that, which he can get back anyway though, so... I think I just have to pass again. No... Oh, I've screwed this up. If this Delver had flipped, we'd basically be home and dry by this point, but I think I'm obligated to pass with Force Up because he can cast whatever he wants next turn. So I think I've kind of made a mess of this. I suppose I could just not play the Delver. Definitely play the TNN? Yeah, fair enough. I should just play the TNN, shouldn't I? I've just been too cautious. Yeah, you're absolutely right. If I hadn't ruined the Ponder stacking, then I would have been fine, I think. Hopefully he just doesn't have anything good in hand now. Yeah, you're right. I need to just play the True-Name, otherwise when am I going to play it, right? He'd be at like 11 or something by this point, like 10 or 11 if I'd flipped the bloody Delver. He'd be at 10 and we'd be well ahead. That's fine. Okay, well that could have gone a lot worse. So he hasn't got a lot going on by the looks of things. Snag is kind of gas. We'll hold the Snag though. I think that's fine. I don't think I really want to attack with the Elementals for now. I'll play the Delver out and just, we've got a force if we need it. So definitely in a better spot here. So this is okay now. We faded the turn we needed to fade. That's fine. Yep. So he can waste his own bog if he needs to at some point, but I don't think we're anywhere near that stage yet. That's fine. That's kind of sweet. Okay, now I kind of want to attack with everything and see what shakes out. I suppose this just gives him a free block with the Thalia. That was kind of silly. Yeah, that was kind of silly. I suppose at least I can kill the Excavator. I don't really care about the Thalia. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I may have missed lethal. I didn't really think about that. That's fair. Do I Forked Bolt to clean this up, or do I guess I mean... I feel like we're pretty close to having this. I also feel like I could easily just somehow punt this away. I've got a force though, which is fine. Is it worth fork bolting the Excavator? Yeah, that makes sense. Is it worth fork bolting the... Actually, that wouldn't have been lethal anyway. He would have only have taken 2 more. 3 more? He would have taken 3 more, he'd be at 2. Yeah, just hold it. I think so. I think I'm just going to hold it. I don't think it makes any difference. Like, he just gets a land back, so... We've got a force if we need it. I agree. I think let's just hold it. No need to overthink it. It's definitely not the best matchup, but the games against Maverick can be kind of sweet. Sometimes you just get absolutely slaughtered because they just play so many hate bears, but I suppose to be fair, we kind of had them under the gun pretty early on, so that's probably why it feels kind of better, but you can have some good matches against Maverick. Yeah, fair. I mean, we'll go for it this turn. I suppose he can plough himself in response at some point if he needs to, but we do have force. Alright, let's just try and clean this up. Sweet. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I think in that sort of situation there, you don't necessarily need to go for it anyway, though. I definitely didn't think about going for lethal that turn. I suppose I should have done, but... I mean, the fact we had a force in hand, and we had the reach, it's like... I don't know. Even if he plays a knight, it doesn't do anything for a turn, so... The fact we had the True-Name down seemed kind of hard to lose from that point. Yeah, I think so. I don't think we need to go on him. Yeah, let's go Archon. Let's try and get the last match. That'd be nice. I always seem to go 3-2 or 2-3. I'd much prefer to go 4-1-1-4, honestly, but there you go. But thanks everyone that's still hanging around. If you are around tomorrow from 1 PM UK time, I'm going to be playing Bog Boys. So you have to tune in to find out what that is, but it's pretty sweet. So definitely see if you can catch us tomorrow for that. If you want to see previous stuff, then check out the YouTube link underneath the stream. And if you're new and you want to be kept aware of when I go live, because I don't really have a schedule, make sure you hit the follow button. Much appreciated. I'm currently on 43 followers, and apparently something happens when you get to 50, so that's kind of cool. But I hope everyone's been having a good Tuesday. Speaking of follows, thanks for the follow, Barra. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for checking us out. It is only Tuesday, Pete, somehow. Ah, nice. Follow train. Thanks for the follow, Toxic Monkey. Or Toxic Monkey even, sorry. And Angry Valhund, nice, thanks for the follow. Alright, only five away from finding out what happens when you get to the Magic 50, the Magic 5-0. See if we can take down this last match. And then tomorrow we'll play an actual tier deck rather than all this spicy stuff that we've been playing recently. Too much spicy blue-red Delver. Too eccentric. I'm going to play an actual competitive deck tomorrow. Nice. Thanks for the follow. Is it Angry Valhun's the most recent one? Sorry, the sound comes up before the notification appears sometimes. I think I've caught up with everyone. But thanks very much. 50 followers is where the descent into madness starts. Well, we'll see, I guess. Okay, nice. Final match, see if we can take it down. So this will be the last one for the day. But if you want to see past ones, remember to check the YouTube. And tomorrow, 1 PM UK time, I think you'll be in for a treat. This is a bit medium, but we do have a force, we do have a pierce. I guess it's fine. Just be nice to have a threat. It is actually fine, honestly. So we'll just pass on turn 1, hold the pierce up. No reason to do anything else. So it could be depths, which is kind of rough, but if they have to cast tutors, then we do have some interaction for that. Bolt's not really what we're looking for here, I don't think. Okay, it could be bug, I guess. Now we will preordain for a land. And we may as well just get an island for the time being. Hopefully we don't miss. That would suck. Nice. I guess the Pteramander's fine for now. We can always shuffle it away if we don't need it. It is a threat. Pteramander's fine, but we have to shuffle it away to spell pierce something, that's also fine. Honestly. Could be Storm as well, I guess. So we probably look like Sneak and Show. I mean, who wouldn't want to look like Sneak and Show? No, maybe it is just bug. Okay. I think I'll just... Oh no, I can Daze this, can't I? Yeah, sweet. Okay, we'll just Daze this. I forgot that was in my hand, actually. Well, Dazing Leovold's kind of gas. And to be honest, I think I'm just going to play the Pteramander. And pierce anything particularly obnoxious, and next turn we can preordain, try and find another land. I don't really want to crack this fetch for the time being. I'd like to try and find another blue fetch so I can get a basic island. Yeah, that's fine, we can fork bolt that. I guess if it's bug control, like if it's like big bug, then they probably don't have wastelands, or maybe like 2, so it's not the worst. Thoughtseize. I think that's fine, I guess. I don't really want to take the Preordain though. And the pierce is probably going to get worse. I think I'm okay piercing this, honestly. Like, information's kind of important, so I think I'm okay piercing this. If they have another Thoughtseize, so be it. We have 2 removal spells, we've got 2 cantrips. I guess if they Thoughtseize, they'd probably take the Brainstorm? No, they don't have another one. I wonder what they're playing. Ponder, that's fine. Alright, so not in the worst spot, I feel. Shame we don't have 2 targets for the Fork Bolt, but that's okay. Got the Bolt to pressure a Jace potentially, or remove another Leo. They didn't shuffle, which is slightly concerning. Ponder, okay. I think I'll Preordain first, see if I can find a land. That's pretty sweet. I think I'm okay with both of these because we're going to be able to transform pretty soon. I guess I may as well just keep the Flooded Strand though. I probably don't need 4 at the moment. So let's Fork Bolt this. Get in for 1. And then I can Preordain. I can Ponder even. And that's probably fine. Actually, it's probably not true. I suppose it's better to Brainstorm next turn, maybe. I know I've got a land on top, but that's fine. So let's just pass. Brainstorm with the fetch land's probably just better. Decay kind of sucks, since we're getting close to flipping the Pteramander. Yeah, I think we just have to let that go though. We've got more threats. Yeah, I think it's fine drawing the land for now. This gives us something. I kind of want everything else, so this way I can Brainstorm properly. Okay, the light at the stage is looking less good. The Daze can be pitched to a Force, but I can also just pitch the Force to a Force. Is anything else better than the other land? Probably not at the moment. So I think I'm just going to put both of these back, shuffle this, get another Volcanic, and cast the Ponder. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I think we'll just go like this, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. I don't really want to just play the Pteramander this turn. I think I'd rather try and save the Pteramander. Ooh, so this is the Bug Reanimator deck that has like a 1 of Gristlebrand? So in that case, I guess I just let this resolve, I think. I could just card cast light at the stage, that's true. I don't think I want to do that at the moment though. I'm going to let this resolve, I think. This could be bad. But I have a feeling this is the... we're going to get our 1 Gristlebrand deck. And so they probably only got 1, but they've not got very... oh, what is this? Oh, it's Wellgorger. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, we can force the Reanimate spell, so that's fine. Hopefully they don't have Thoughtseize as well. Well, I guess we got double force and a blue card. Animate dead? Yeah, okay. So if they have a counter spell, it's likely to just be force, which we won't be able to daze. We know we don't have a blue card on top, which I guess was kind of loose. I guess we just force pitch force for now. And then this way, if they play like a Strix afterwards, we can just Daze it. Ponder, fine. Seen the list. I can't remember where I saw the list for this. Looks kind of sweet. Okay, they didn't shuffle, so that's kind of scary. Maybe I should have forced the Entomb. I probably thought about that the wrong way around. Probably should have forced the Entomb, because now they need to find. I guess it doesn't really make a lot of difference. This made them use more resources though. Yep, that's fine. So if they don't have much, which is unlikely because they didn't shuffle the Ponder, we're not in the worst spot in the world. Please don't be a reanimate spell. Don't do it, just be a Strix. Damn it. Yeah. Don't think we have a good way of dealing with this. Sure. Oh no, is this just the combo? Does this just mean that they get Am I being a dingus? This is just the combo, isn't it? Yeah, so they have, what do they have, Blister in hand? No, they have Snapcaster. Yeah, infinite mana. Oh, what, now they can reanimate, like, oh, now they get a Gristlebrand. Yeah, now they get a Gristlebrand, and now they can... Oh, and you can just cast, you can just snap everything back now, right? What did he do? Alright. Is this the concession point, or do I have to wait a bit more? I kind of want to see what else he's going to do. But he can just get Gristlebrand at some point, right? He just goes and Tomb Gristlebrand? Yeah, so he flashed back in Tomb, gets, I assume, Gristlebrand. No, Cunning Wish, okay, fair enough. Alright, well, I'm just going to see what he does. I guess I should auto-yield. Oh, I suppose I could bolt the Snapcaster to interrupt the combo, right? And Fireball, fair enough. Yeah, I suppose the sensible thing would have been to have bolted the Snapcaster. Yeah, I think I actually should. I think I actually could have bolted. If I'd bolted the Snapcaster before he flashed back the Cunning Wish. Stroke of genius, fair enough. Alright. I think at this point, probably call it there. Yeah. Alright, sweet. So we've seen the win condition. Nice. But if I'd bolted the Snapcaster, essentially before he was able to cast the Cunning Wish, he wouldn't have been able to do anything. Because if I bolt the Snapcaster outside of the loop, then he is just left with the World Gorger Dragon, right? Which he could probably still kill us with, but I think I could have interrupted that if I'd thought about it a bit more. It's been a long time since I've seen someone play that out. I'm pretty sure that deck has Gristlebrand in it as well, though. Anywho. Okay then, so full bolt looking less good. Daze is probably okay to disrupt him, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I could have bolted the Snapcaster earlier in the chain. That makes sense. Okay, so that was actually a punt, but not they had a Strix in the yard, so they could have ended the loop, yeah. But I think basically I could have stopped him comboing off, but still, I think it's still likely that we were dead there. But right, so yeah, he did have a Strix in the yard, but we could have interrupted the combo, I think. Right. So Surgical is obviously pretty good here. Pierce is probably fine. Bolt, weirdly enough, is probably fine. Cage is obviously good. But it's still just Bug, so we don't want to just rely on that too much, I guess. Flusterstorm is pretty good. I think that's probably everything that I want to bring in. And Daze is kind of gas. I think I'm into cutting a couple of stage. Oh yeah, Footbolt I'm cutting. True-Name is pretty slow. Does Orb work? Do they not come back in untapped though? I guess Orb's just good against this kind of deck. Yeah, Snag's probably good. Oh, okay, well, we timed out, so never mind. I didn't even realise that we were so close to the limit there. I guess we'll keep this. Kind of sucks. I don't know. This is really slow. I think I'm going to mull this. Yeah, that's fair. Orb's probably good against him anyway. Well. This is not how you wanted this to end. Alright, well, let's try this. They've gone to 6, I guess. As much as I want to land for True-Name, I think I'm going to bottom this because I'd like my Delver to flip. The 6 with just the Wasteland? Maybe. I don't know. I think if it had any land instead of a Wasteland, it's easy keep, but I don't know. True, but I don't know. Like this can potentially put some pressure on the board, so like if we flip this Delver next turn to like a Ponder, then that's not, we're in a pretty good spot then. It's unlikely they're playing Wasteland though, so just get everything we need. The plus side is it really doesn't make any difference since we aren't going to cash the league anyway, so. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So land or spell is kind of good here. Yeah, that's fine. So Deluge next turn would suck, but at least we get a True-Name in play, hopefully. And they've not drawn... oh no, it's only their second turn. Oh no, we flipped this Delver. We could maybe get there. If we get deluged, then I think I'll probably pack it in. Unless we rip like another True-Name. But thanks very much for everyone that's still hanging around and has managed to tune in today. Sorry it's kind of ending on a bit of a damp squib. This is definitely the most unfortunate league we've had in a little while, which is a shame, but make sure you tune in tomorrow, it's going to be good fun. And it's still been fun today anyway. Ooh, True-Name Mirror. Okay, well we're ahead in the race, so if we can flip this to something sweet, that'd be good. Don't need any more lands. That's not really the droid we're looking for, but at least it flips the Delver. Yeah, it's been good fun. I've been really enjoying it. So Bolt next turn would be great. It is kind of funny that True-Name can't block True-Name. In like a disgusting kind of way. Okay, not quite, but still close, I guess. Come on, just have nothing. Be kind of funny if we manage to get to game 3. Don't do it. No, you mean Decay, don't you? Decay is what you're trying to cast, I assume. Yeah, okay. Yep. Alright, well if they crack a fetch, they're still dead next turn. Which is kind of sweet. And they're dead in 2 turns anyway, so hopefully they don't have an Edict or a Deluge. And then we can actually sideboard. Oh. Yeah, weirdly enough, it's timing out on sideboarding that I have the most trouble with streaming. Which is kind of dumb. So their hand is probably all gas if they're not playing lands out. Don't Edict me, don't do it, don't Edict me. Damn it. I suppose it was super unlikely we were going to get there with this anyway. Right on time, Spell Pierce. Right on time. Now we've got this True-Name ramming us. Still looking good for our hero. It was a pretty close run game, I think, though. Considering he mulled to 4. So they're still dead to a fetch and us drawing a bolt. So we get a 10. So we've still got 3 turns, roughly. Angler? Angler's pretty bad. Angler probably means we're just dead. Yeah, that's not good. Don't think we've got a good way of racing now. Okay, please resolve. And even then I still need a bolt off the top, but at least I can block the Angler. So don't have another Edict, don't have land snap Edict, just don't have it. Currently still ahead in the race. If we draw a bolt or a second fork bolt, then we might be okay. 3 true names has been really good. I'll tell you what, 3 true names has been very, very good. Although I suppose we are actually dead next turn unless we draw something. Like if we attack, like next turn, we can't necessarily attack. It's a snap edict. Jeez. Yeah. So now we need to go Brainstorm Bolt, I think. This Force of Will's been looking super medium. I'm surprised you wouldn't just do that before combat though. If you're going to do that on your turn anyway, why don't you just do that in your first main phase? I guess who am I to criticise? It's not looking likely. Ah, so close! So close. So, is there a world in which we can survive a turn? I don't think so. So if I play something to block the angler, we still need to then like rip a bolt or something. Let's just shuffle this because we can't keep this anyway. Because we'd need to go cast the Brainstorm off one land, and then we need to hit land plus bolt, and we can only hit one more card. So let's any order this. Found a Daze. Okay. Well, pretty close despite the fact we mulled to 4, I guess. Right, let's find. Oof, the 1/4 scene. That sucks. Oh. That was a rough one, but thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, I think it's because I've been due a bad league for a little while. Honestly, I've had a pretty good running for the last week or so, and it always catches up with you at some point. Yeah, no worries. Glad everyone could tune in. Hopefully it was enjoyable at least. But tomorrow's stream should be a lot of fun, so definitely try and catch that one. And if you want to watch the videos from the previous streams, then make sure you do that. And if you haven't hit follow yet, please hit the follow button. And then you'll hopefully be reminded about tomorrow. But thanks everyone for hanging out, and I will catch you tomorrow at 1 PM UK time. Cheers.